So I wanted to give an update on everything that's been going on. Last week I saw a neurologist for all of my problems outside of my trigeminal neuralgia. So everything I've basically been dealing with for the last 10 years in terms of nerve pain. He thinks it's some sort of neuropathy. But the thing is, we have to figure out, is it fibromyalgia or is it nerve damage? I would think it's more nerve damage just because of my history and background and everything that's happened to me and what I've been exposed to. However, I'm not a doctor and I can't say for sure because fibromyalgia works in very, very weird ways, and I'm very well versed in that as well. So we're going to go ahead and do an EMG next week, which is going to be basically like electrodes all hooked up to my nerves all the way up my arm and up my neck, testing to see, I'm guessing like basically we're going to figure out if there's neuropathy there. And if there's not, the next test we'll be doing a skin biopsy, and they'll actually be able to take some of the nerve fibers. So depending on the neuropathy that we find, that will help us determine whether it's fibro or nerve damage, and then what we can do from there. Outside of the nerve pain I've been dealing with forever, just talking about the trigeminal neuralgia itself, I did see my neurosurgeon on Friday, and not the best of news, where we thought that the success rate with surgery would be about 80-90%, since I have an atypical case, because it's not just one blood vessel all up against my trigeminal, it is multiple. So apparently the MRI did show that there's a lot going on that side. There's a lot of things that are up against it. So since I have such an atypical case, the success rate drops and it goes to about 60-65%. It's a pretty lousy, it's not 50-50, but it's going to be hellacious if I get out of that surgery, don't have this thing fixed, and paid all this money, all this recouping time, everything. It's a lot to take in and a lot to think about and a lot to consider. However, after 10 years of being medicated, I don't want to be medicated anymore. I'm so sick of this drug that I'm on for the trigeminal neuralgia. Yes, it does keep the pain at bay, but the side effects are lousy. For the most part, I think most of the hair loss is either stopped or I can't really tell because it is in the back, and oh, I'm just so happy I have so much hair, where I used to fuss about it when I was younger so much because it took forever to blow out. Now I'm just so happy. So it could be a lot worse, and I'm thankful at least it's kind of calmed down since I cut it. But outside of that, the drug really just makes me exhausted. I can't do more than about 4 hours of activity and then I'm done. I can't work on that. I can't do squat on that. So that's just kind of what it is, and I really want to get off of this and get back to somewhat of a normal life. Like, I just want to be like everybody else, and I know that I never will be truly, fully, but it's not going to stop me from at least trying and getting to my very best of what I want to be. And then outside of that, money has been something. So I'm still waiting on my last check, which I still haven't gotten, and I've been trying to get in contact with HR. But between Raleigh and Lucy, we've spent about $600 in the last month alone on them. Raleigh had to go to the vet again today because she's got another swollen ear. Not really as much a hematoma, but we're thinking it's allergic and it's starting to cause a hematoma because she is shaking her head so much. So that is a real wrench in the gears. That hurts a lot. And it's just no good because we really need every single penny that we have right now. The scariest thing of everything is that if I can't go back to work, I will have to pay back all of the PTO and vacation I used. Probably somewhere around $2,000. That hurts. But the other thing is if my FMLA runs out before I can get the surgery, I'm not going to be able to afford the surgery. I don't even know what I would do. So there's a lot of time crunching going on right now, and like I want to get the surgery on I want to do it already. Like, I've thought about it immensely, and I think I need to take the risk. I think I do. So we need to get that scheduled ASAP so I'm still on my FMLA and I still have my benefits, because that's huge. If I don't have my benefits, I don't know what I would do. You know, we still have money and we'll be good for like maybe a few more months, but these pets are totally not helping right now. You know, it's just the lovely life of being an adult, and no matter what you do, how much you try, how much you work, how much you hustle. I mean, shoot, I'm selling a bunch of my statues. I'm selling a bunch that I love, you know, like I'm about to put up my Negan statue, which meant a lot to me, but it's time. I'm going to put up a Bombshell Catwoman statue. I did sell a Bombshell Mara statue, and then I do have a Batman Catwoman Hush statue up there, which I've got a bunch of watchers on. I'm pretty sure that will sell because the wedding is coming up for them. So, you know, whenever all that kind of stuff happens, you know, stuff becomes way more valuable. So yeah, I'm doing my best to try to make some money in the meantime on my own, but I won't lie, it's tough. It's tough. So, I mean, I know I have the hardest time asking for help, especially when it comes to money. I feel disgusting about it. It took me forever even to put the GoFundMe up. But please keep sharing, and I appreciate all the love, all the support, all the help, all the donations. I can't begin to express how unbelievably thankful and gracious I am for people being there. And not just by their wallets, you know, by just being there. Even though it's just a comment here and there. It's just, after dealing with chronic illness for 10 years, it's just means a lot, you know? So it's definitely been a tough go around, and you know, I think I'm pretty recovered after the miscarriage and all that, so it's just been a lot. And of course, our fur babies are just not being our friends at the moment, but hopefully they'll get back on track soon, and hopefully I'll have some more answers soon. Hopefully the next time I do an update, it will be about me having surgery. So keep your fingers crossed, wish me luck, and please, please, please keep sharing. Every little bit helps. And thank you all again so much. Thank you.